Welcome back, one and all. We return
Destroyer of Khornes.
to Arbaal the Undefeated. And with his ever so present aid helping my memory, I haven't actually done his quest battle either. That was the wrong button. As I think about what I should be doing, throughout this campaign. This is not yet a full stack, and I will be recruiting the cavalry next turn, is when we will finally be able to get the Skull Crushers. So I can do that quest after I get the full stack army, which is what I'll plan to do. However, if there's a comment and support for that comment, then I can do the quest battle just with this stack here. Part of me questions it because there's going to be reinforcements going in there, but at the same time, it's... Can you move over this way, please? Thank you. At the same time, I'm not that worried about it, considering it's Arbaal's stack. I think we've established his immunity to damage. Alright, who do I want to attack with?
Now is chaos.
Did you already claim... No, you did not claim the skull yet. Okay. So you will reinforce, and you will initiate. This is going to be a Pyrrhic. Losing the entire garrison and one... Actually, that's not a garrison. The entire blood host and one of my own blood letters. All to this. Likely, Azhag himself will be a bit of a danger. This creature... Excuse me, can I look at your stats, please, again? There we are. So he does have impressive melee stats, to be honest. But it's also the range here. Is this the same character from previous? Is that the same one? I feel like it might be. Well, he does have a leadership, so we can break him. If it is who I remember. I don't remember the name of the orc hero, but it was definitely one of those modded heroes, which is who this is, I believe, from Mixus. If I'm not mistaken, one of the other character mods that I have in this campaign. But from what I remember of that hero, he was very troublesome. I mean, like, Arbaal himself couldn't kill him just because the melee reflection meant that every time Arbaal attacked him, he was just killing himself. It was very frustrating. And you also, have the garrison, so you just start out with your entire number of troops, whereas I have to wait. So I will wait. Very well. Into the trees. Like so.
Blood for the blood god. We are Khornes' rage.
Now, I do actually have artillery, which is odd. However, so did they. If I don't start in range of them, and they don't start in range of me, 320, 380, I actually have better range than them. Okay. No comment.
Blood shall flow.
If I have more range than them, that's one, surprising, but two,
For the Frost Citadel.
can use to our favor. They should not run into it, is what I'm hoping. And if Azhag decides to fly overhead, then I'll just jump in with those two. But at this point, the entire infantry group is hidden. My range only goes that far. Okay. This rock is in the middle of both of us, actually. Yeah. We shall wait a couple minutes. Not in range yet, just getting ready. Let's take a look at these abilities. Leadership, speed. Okay, the rampage is nice. Prevents you from being able to control them. And that seems to be the extent of what I will get. I believe we're at 40 units here. Missing one Fury and one more. Oh no, actually I did. Do I get all of it? Interesting. I didn't think that I would get all my reinforcements, and it appears that I am only one short. So, you two. We're about to begin bombarding the infantry, and now to organize the infantry. Warriors. Like so. Okay, I want you there. You. Like that. You. Like. Whoops, no, okay. There we go. And my army of hounds. Can I hide over here? Well, we'll find out. Might be able to hide over there. That is another unit of warriors. So, sure. And this is all the garrison, so I'm not too concerned about this. Not the garrison, the blood host. I keep forgetting that one. You two are going actually over here. Shrine can go there. Reaper there. Two there. Resume.
Hungry!
Ah yes, I chose it. Did not actually address where they should go. Two can go here. And two can go there, sure. For now, until I feel like moving them. Okay. And action. Are they in range of those cannons? No, they're not shooting.
Blood for the hunter of souls. Give us skulls.
No, it is not the hero. Okay. Or it is not the problematic one. This one is a different one. Still decent, but not the problematic one. You two in range yet? Keep moving. Oh, now they're shooting. Aha. Do it again. Burn goblins. Burn. Again. So the fun thing about skull cannons, by the way, why would you both aim for the corner? Is that they can actually replenish their ammunition in melee, so you know, is quite a bit of risk. So as long as they're supporting, but right now I mean I have the range, so I'm gonna use it to annoy this man as much as possible. That essentially just takes them off of whoever I had them targeting. If you tell them to halt and then issue a fire at will command, just puts them onto free fire again. And granted, still misses. That'd be a fun blob. That was a good shot though. There you go. Oh yeah, they're all just gonna march into that one. Ooh, twice in the same spot. Lightning may not strike twice, but skull cannons do. Okay, they also miss multiple times. Were you aiming for one individual guy? Okay. Still have some ammo.
Our Hellblades hunger. Ruin.
Oh, well, I missed who I was targeting. Nice shot. Okay, that was good. Doing some damage to the cav. It's not going to do as much unless it's a direct shot, but still good. Okay. Now that you two are out of ammo, I am going to bravely run this way. We will lead whatever troops astray into a field of dogs. Where do you want to go, Azhag? Oh, he's gonna go save his artillery. Well, what's left of it. This one definitely won't get as much work done, but it should still be enough. There we go. I just want to ensure the artillery is gone. No, he doesn't care. See, you're not as important as the other one. That's fair, but annoying. Okay. You two. Will... What is your speed? Can you run these down? I don't know if you can. 81, 68. Your speed is only 68, really? Well, they're still slower. Alright.
Khornes gives us battle. Blood for the blood god.
was that?
Skulls for the skull throne.
Did you seriously just shoot them in the back? This is why Khorne doesn't allow you idiots to use guns. You just shoot everything you see. Alright, yeah, keep you off fire at will. You're gonna go over this way. Get some shots out of the trees, hopefully. If you both want to land over there, that works for me. Well, there's a herald. We'll send him over that way too. Yes, the harpies did in fact die. We can keep doing that. Hey, look who showed up. Perfect timing. You two can both target him, and the dogs can finish off the wagons. Alright, you. Boom, boom. Spell resistance. Yes. I don't really need to buff the leadership right now for them. I could use the rampage on him to make him land. I will do that once, Are you gonna land anyway? What is that? Oh, he decided to land anyway. Okay, so you two. Gonna go melee that. Dogs can win against the mangrove swigs. Good job. That works. Okay. Do I need to really issue orders to this group? See how everything goes. We'll issue order to the demons. This group, I'm fairly sure, is the blood host. So, we definitely want the archers to be attacked. There we go. Bound penumbral pendulum. Fantastic. That is very good, yes.
Fury and blood.
Just in case.
Summons for violence and carnage.
Hello, Harold. You have another job. Okay. Everybody run in. Cool. Let's do you that way. Charge. Yes, another way I could have done this, I'm thinking of too late, is to issue the control group block attack. Alright, just make sure everybody is going somewhere. That way? Yeah. You're probably gonna die. Oh, you have good chances against them, okay. Now, you run this way, you will eventually make it over there. And you are going to be needed over this way, I think. So there is a level difference as well between these two.
Which are them? Heed the call of the Axe Father.
Gonna bring you all the way over there because I want some assistance with that's gonna hit them. Okay, don't do that. You know what? It's free. How far? Sure, I can work there. And we can drop this. You. You need to keep pushing through. Okay, the trolls already ran. Alright, okay, this is everybody. Kill who I tell you to kill. Alright. You have a target. Now go get them. You get them. You. That one. You. There. You. There. You. There. You. There. There. You. This one. That one. That way. Shoot them. Dogs are actually having a little bit of trouble over here. Oh. Okay. That might not be good for them. You can run over there and help out. You are chosen. Yes, go get him.
Mutilates. Lack of skill undoes the champion.
Catch a sword.
Give us skulls.
Oh look, they ran into it too.
Blood for the hunter of souls.
Sir, get that. Get that caster. You get over here and drop that. Wait, what? That was the hero, wasn't it? Yep. Okay, well, he's immortal. He'll come back. Turns out level 36 Azhag Slaughterer. Level 29, yeah. Turns out they, I don't know, a little tougher than I thought. Gotta get some debuffs on them. That should be from you. What was that?
Chaos! Rage embodied. Blood shall flow.
I thought that said my lord. I was just like, really? You got him too? Got both the Skull Takers. No, you can get after them now. You guys. Just everybody jump on him. Thank you, thank you. I thought I told you to attack that caster. Don't stop. And you two. Alright, what seems to be the case here? Just keep moving. Okay. Don't let him get away. 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 And you let him get away.
Victory secured.
You're not even chasing him.
Slayer sword.
You're not even chasing him.
Your
Look at that. There's no reason for him to not be engaging, but he just wasn't. Alright. Well, we lost less than the auto-resolve, but we did lose a few better units. For instance, one of the skull cannons, as well as the hero. Only got 7,000 damage. Alright, I was putting too much faith in the Skull Taker name. Gotta level up the Lord. He was only like 18, I think. That is also the hero, not the Lord. But still, Lord was definitely much lower in level. Campaign battles, it definitely makes a difference. And that right there is the evidence. If they were the same level, Skull Taker should have come out on top. Especially two of them there. But that's personal opinion as well. I haven't actually battle tested that. I could. If I remember to, I just might. I do have some custom maps. I don't think I have a green skin one. I don't know. Could do a survival battle or something like that. Just figure it out. Can do a lot of things. So long as I have the time. Hey, he came back because he's a demon. Demons don't like dying. Did lose a lot of those dogs, though. Still, said that the entire blood host would die, so did better that way. The demon reforged turns out to be only him, which is great, but at the same time, would have been better if it was plural. Sack.
Khorne does not lust after trifles, only blood and skulls.
Yeah.
Demons. Torch herald.
Alrighty.
Skull Taker.
Yep. You get to live again just by chance. Alright, so then this is gonna be a lot of undead. Azhag is actually all the way up in those mountains there. Temple Off is also over there. Okay. Real question is, am I going to fully wipe out the Empire before the Vampire Crisis kicks off? Is this Skaven or is this just ruins?
The gods direct.
Hello, Talabecland.
Now is chaos.
I was actually tempted to raid there, but I don't have the ability. So looting the settlements, raiding and sacking. Actually, I wanted to put all that into sacking the settlement. Thank you. Okay. The melee defense is very good, and considering yours is only at 43, and you only have one skill to buff it. Yeah, we'll go with this. Also because that's going to hit an area around you, so we can have you running with the dogs, pretty much. The Houndmaster with his hounds.
First among champions.
I mean, you really barely made it out of that last encounter. Not for the bad stats. Incoming heal. Oh my. What? You remove the healing? Like regen ability? That's. I did not know that. That's very powerful.
Are you a god?
Only in my mind. Okay. Health for you. And now you cannot move. You I don't think he'll need help taking that settlement.
Yes, forged in blood.
What are you doing? Yeah, it's gonna bring you all the way around. See, I want you to hit them, but you can't hit them, so you're gonna do that. It's because the movement encirclement thing cuts them off, so.
They shall fall. This serves their dark hours.
There you go, just jump into that battle, would you?
I hunger for souls. You steal from hell.
Okay, that looks to be tier 2 or 3. Either way, sacking it won't be too bad. I'm not gonna move him any further, because I can't.
God Maker. The first.
Now, we shall grant the Shaggoth. One of my friends didn't know who Kolek was. On the off chance that you're watching this, personally, I really don't think he is, just because he didn't seem like he knew much about the channel. Anyway, you know, on the off chance maybe, you know, in the future, or anyone else maybe who doesn't know who Kolek is, or what a dragon ogre is, it's this. This is a dragon ogre. Technically, this is a dragon ogre Shaggoth. Shaggoths are much larger. There are also dragon ogre units. They are decently strong, but easily countered in my opinion.
Harbinger.
Of course, you can buff them so that it, you know, the ease at which you can counter them becomes much less. Especially Kolek, because, you know, dragon ogre. He likes to buff his own kind. Gets them extra strong. Kind of just rambling. Alright. Is there a pirate? I think I saw a notification that said that one of the vampire coasts had been wiped out. I forget the name, Luther? Or the faction down there. Franz is hiding in the forest. For some unknown reason. Are we back to Cathay? Yes. You can go down there. Let's see what the cult looks like. Down here. Cathay. There we are. Okay. Recruitment. Fair enough.
Spread slaughter.
Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Now he's in range.
Demons, play is here.
I mean, I'll just take it. Fine. Let's not worry about upgrading that yet.
Bloodshed.
Now, we do have these two here to worry about.
Exalted bloodthirst.
Mostly, that is going to depend on what they decide to do. They may run away, they may... Actually, I'm in range. Okay, well, that does not look too good for them. This is the remnants of what they had. Now, I would also like to take a look at diplomacy, because I think I saw that these two were... These two, this is the same faction. I believe I saw that they were positive on military access or confederation. Vassal? Not vassal. Could almost vassalize these guys. That's funny. Could I have military alliance with one of the Chorfs, and then I can vassalize the other one. Get all of their units. Yeah, military alliance there. Defensive. Scryer, I think, may be the Skaven victim. Actually, we have a Skaven down there next to us as well. I also remember. Confederation. We can confederate.
Tendrils of chaos in you. I see it. Pleases me. Pleases Khornes.
Oh. It's okay. There we are. We do also have some greenskins. As I said, I don't believe if anyone quite took me seriously, but there is actually a greenskin faction up here with the expanded map. They start up there. They don't always survive, but it turns out this time they have. Now, my income is only slightly worse than it was. I have completed 2 provinces. And that should be here. Thank you very much. No legendary landmark. I thought there was. Okay. It's just Eye of Terror. Short thing. Just little old Eye of Terror. That's all. Oh, actually, hello. No, this is mortal. Okay. I was gonna say, like, it looks like I can build anything I want, but no. I'm pretty sure that I would still be restricted in that creation there. Let me see what all of this is.
Here we glimpse.
What is that name?
Land. We serve the greatest.
Are you from
God.
Wales? Interesting. You have a strange assortment behind you.
Exalted bloodthirster.
You are, though, a legitimate lord. I don't feel like you need that. That's the only item you have? Okay. Well, let's rearrange some stuff, shall we? Gut Maw will give you a regen. Sure. That sounds lovely to put on a greater demon. Yeah. Sure. Gonna give him a chainsword. He has a chainsword now. What else? What else? What else? Perfect Vagar? Okay. Horseman, okay. Deathblow Frenzy. Do you not have those yet? Doesn't show up here. Oh, that's what I was looking for. There we go. Now we can. What about anything else? Foresight. Missile resistance could be good because he's flying, but it's only 5%, so I think I'll hold on until something better shows up. Let us take a look. That's the exact same thing. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Hopefully it's not deafening. That seems to be the only real stuff I see, so I could just take this opportunity to go to war with the Dark Elves as well. And the Skaven. Just wipe out this entire continent. There's High Elves over there too. Sure. More High Elves over there. Might be the Wood Elf alive over there. Otherwise more High Elves. All of that. This is all going to be
The rot of conquest!
You, sir. Entities explode on death? I don't know what to make of that. That honestly makes me a little nervous. What? Passive ability for cultists and acolytes. Okay, so that's not gonna help me. So it's just gonna be these two that are present in this campaign.
Magic of change.
The reason why I wanted to grab you is because I'm kind of tired of seeing all of these things that are only wieldable by you and not in your hands. So let's equip you with all of your shenanigans. 1, 2, 3, 4. What?
My power only grows.
You only have 3. 16. Oh, he's only level 16. I see. So I can get that next turn.
For the great conspirator.
Grab this for hero, action, heroes, and local chance. Here. What did I just say? Never mind. Chaos dragons? Sorcerer's Troll units? Oh my goodness, I feel like that might be an interesting campaign. Attribute Vanguard, that would still be able to be used by my units, by Khorne units. Vanguard deployment would be very, very fun. Yeah, those two seem like they're really nice, but I don't have access to those units. I don't have access to those units. Don't have access to those units. That could be useful. And what is this? Cannot move. Okay, so it freezes them in place. Well, that's fun. And deadly when you have an army of Khorne. So you are light and Tzeentch magic. That is cool. Okay then. Give you a good net of aim and talk. Combine that with the Infernal Gateway, and that could be disastrous.
I will so change.
Grab a couple of those. You, I said you.
More is torn.
First, pick up the skull pile. Thank you. Now, come over here.
Fighting pit awaits.
Yeah, you are going to be recruiting as well. Fantastic. Why do those armies have this when this is the recruitment here? Oh my god. Oh, is this a tier 5? Yup, it is. Well. Pucker up. Alrighty then, that's fantastic. I definitely want more of these buildings. Okay, so I think I'm going to demolish this one. Because I can get these here then. I could go for them as well. If I demolish the skull building, probably. Let's get rid of that there, because only goes up so far. Although that is how you're currently able to recruit them, okay? Brrrah. Okay then. Grab some warriors with dual weapons. So there's going to be a force for fighting Skaven and High Elves. Alright. You can come up here and get ready to jump on those Druki with me. And you, both of these provinces recruiting, yeah? You have 3 provinces. Wow. A little slow on the uptake. Alright then.
Truth is war.
You're recruiting there, you're recruiting there. So be it. I will grab something like the knights with just regular knights, not the lances. Just the regular knights, thank you very much. You... I'm gonna come out here and recruit over there in that settlement. And...
What do you seek?
that... okay. You don't and you have 2 spellcasters. You genuinely have nothing that's gonna hold infantry. I mean, like the monster, the Charybdis is your best bet for holding a blob. And it's not gonna work against Khorne. That's actually a lot of anti-large.
Speak quickly, and you may escape with your life.
I don't like the way you talk to me.
Thirst for battle! March to war!
He will pretty much guaranteed to run away. Oh, you've already moved. Bloody darn it.
Exalted
Now, I was going to say, now that force might get killed. However, now, because he's in force march, you might think it's a juicy target and attack him. I was going to say, there's no way I can ambush, right? Sucks that he's already moved. Should have paid attention to that. Alrighty. This part of the world is fun. You can't have that. Yeah, so we've got Skaven there, Skaven all around me here, High Elves down there, High Elves over here. 2 different High Elf factions. Cathay over there, Tomb Kings here, Bretonia there. Dark Elves, also Dark Elves up there. Yeah, I'll be friends with the pirate. Well, pirate imitator, I guess. Alright. Let's get into trouble. Why are you running? I just want to say hello. I cannot reach you. Nor... Oh, I can reach you. Haha. You're gonna run too. Yep. Should've known. Should've known. Now they're in 2 different directions. So, another thing, thought of too late. In your campaigns, if an army is ever inside of that circle of influence of your settlement, this red circle here, that red circle, if they're inside of that red circle, they cannot withdraw without first attacking the settlement, and the AI doesn't know how to do that. So the AI, if it cannot attack your settlement and win in the auto-resolve, I mean, sometimes it'll just do it to kill itself, but more often than not, that's a really good way to trap an army from running away from you, exactly as they did here. So because this guy was actually in that red circle, I could have just left him there, and next turn he wouldn't have been able to run anywhere because Karn was reinforcing the settlement. So if he attacks the settlement, he would have died because of the reinforcements. There's also a hero over here. Okay. And there's dwarves over here. Assault garrison. Okay. I was wondering if you could do something cool as well. I think there's high elves over this way as well, isn't there? I was gonna say, sometimes there's Bretonians, sometimes there's the Empire. There's a lot of different factions that start out in this area. Just the mod Immortal Empires Expanded really adds a lot of variety in terms of this side of the map. I'm gonna rebuild that settlement there. Finally took this province. Pop in the growth. Nope, don't want that. And let me see that war coordination target. Yes, I was right. I can get it for them. Alright, there we go. I could have popped one of those skull abilities. Cloak of Skulls, something. Devotion of Skulls. Cloak of Skulls is on Skull Taker. Kinda has a whole MO. I did actually, on a little side note, tangent question, if the people who watch the campaigns are the people who are the same people who also watch the battle replays, is there any preference between the two? Because I personally, on the channel anyway, it seems like, aside from, like, some cleverly named titles for Arbaal, doesn't really grant much, much sway to getting notoriety in the algorithm. I'm just trying to find ways to boost the channel. Going about it in a backwards way, because my brain works with a lot of interesting questions. That's a very confusing way to say that I'm neurodivergent, by the way. One might actually gather that I tend to enjoy being confusing. I don't enjoy being confusing, I'm just oftentimes speaking in circles. I don't really intend to do it. I'm not trying to be weird or confusing or anything, it's just... It just happens. I just can't talk right. Okay. Not at war with them yet. This is gonna be an incredible slog. Most of these armies are garbage, aren't they? Yep, most of them. Well, I mean, there's a lot of Vargulfs in there. There's actually a Vargulf in most of those armies. Yeah. Alright. So, it seems like Sylvania does actually have some decent recruitment. Either that or they've just got Great Rees dead. Anyway. We are going to be tangling with the Empire. I think I will actually keep these two in reserve while I recruit some more. I'll send you out to be a nuisance to the Empire up here in this area. But yeah, I want to recruit some more with these, make them actual full stacks before I send them out to start taking a bunch of big fights, because it's going to be a really big war with the undead once that happens. Once I decide to start that fight. What trait was that? Attrition. Trait gained. Body counter. Oh, suffered high attrition. I mean high casualties. High attrition. What is ADHD? That's not ADHD. That's, I don't know. That one's something else. I got a lot of fun little things. I think it makes me fun and entertaining, but it's a personal opinion. Could be a little biased. You don't have cavalry in your army yet. Well, when I do get cavalry, now they'll be cheaper, and I will be able to recruit them at a higher level. Speaking of... Well, actually, cavalry. Just gotta level up that settlement. Okay. Look at that. Making progress. Kolak. Kolak, my monster. I thought that was one of my lords, Mr. Hosgob. Oh my goodness, I don't have any skulls. Excuse me. I need your donations. Give me your face. Give me your face. Hello. Wow, you've actually expanded out well. Doing good there, Skarsnik. Doing good. Kinda want to play a Skarsnik campaign just because I feel like being this sneaky little goblin troll would be funny. I mean trolling the AI, obviously, not a goblin troll. Two different species. Same faction, though. Diversity's sake? tell you what, this has been an hour long, so for diversity's sake, we're going to jump into this battle and fight it manually at the start of next episode, just to get some undead shenanigans in there as well. Right, I mean, I don't know how long it's going to be until I get down there to Sartosa, and I don't know if Noctilus is still alive, so... thankfully, though, pirates are everywhere in the ocean. You can get them at a lot of these encounters. Skull Reefs are going to be best. We'll fight one of those, definitely, because that's going to be a much better army. But this will be a fun little taste, dipping our toes in the water. Stay tuned for that, and we will catch you then next time. Thanks again. Peace to all.